So I went ice hunting today, and I'm scared shitless. I had a police officer start following me. Yeah. I kept telling myself though, don't be scared, don't be scared. That's what they want. They want us to be scared. So I'm not. But let me tell you guys what happened. So I was following this car, believed to be ICE, came straight out of the ICE facility. It was a black Ford Explorer, typical for ICE, all tinted, completely like illegal tinted. You can't see anything inside. So I start following them out of the ICE facility, and they're driving, and then they pull down this random road. So obviously I pull down the random road with them, and then they go into this parking lot. They start driving slow, and now I'm like sitting there like, what's happening? Like, they know like I'm following them, but like what's gonna happen? And at this point, I'm overthinking, being like, did I just follow a random ass person? Like, how fucking crazy am I? So I'm scared that I could be possibly following some random ass person, right? Because then the police show up and they go into that same parking lot area. Like, it's just a bunch of random businesses in the middle of like nowhere. So the police go in there, and I'm like, oh my God, did they call the police because they were scared because they saw me following them? Like, was I just following a random person? So I decide to, head out and leave. And then all of a sudden, the police officer comes tailing up on me, and there's no other cars around me, and they start following me. So I got a picture of the car, but I'm not going to put it up here because it could have been a random person that just called the police, being scared. However, I was only following them for maybe like 5 minutes, not even. So the fact that they went to some lot, and then all of a sudden the police were there within 2 seconds, it was just overall bizarre. But out of safety reasons, just in case if that were a normal civilian, then I will not be posting that license plate in the car on here. But from my experience and what just happened, I believe the police were trying to scare me. They're working with ICE and they're trying to scare me, so I don't do this anymore. They weren't being safe when they were driving behind me. They were on my ass. That's not a police officer that's, worried for a civilian's safety. That's somebody, seems to me at least, that wants to scare a civilian. I don't know. I could be crazy. I could have just followed a random ass fucking person. But you know what? I guess that's going to have to happen at some point in this job.